Well, good afternoon. This is September 1st, 2007. The SO on their first day trip. Just the three of us, Collin, Sean, and me, myself, Joel, holding the camera. We are in Plymouth, Minnesota. We just visited the Cub Foods on Vicksburg Street or Avenue, wherever it is.
Vicksburg Lane.
Vicksburg Lane. Thank you, Sean. And we are going to share with you our first rating chat here about the grocery store. If you want to start off, Collin.
I thought this grocery store was quite amazing because it had its space, and then even for them remodeling, I really didn't even notice they were totally remodeling the whole store. They did have a great deal on a lot of stuff like Pop-Tarts, the generic brand of Pop-Tarts, which I collect. You know, it was $1.50 for a pack of them. In most places, you know, when they're on special, they're like $1.60, $1.70. I'll have to probably give the grocery store a B rating.
Mr. Malloy?
Alright, I will say there's like Collin, I'll say that it's hard to believe they're remodeling. I really didn't see it. Only back in the meat department they had a white plastic sheet covering area to the back room. Things that I thought that were very innovative, and I think all stores should really go to it. I have seen it once before at a grocery store, or maybe more than once, but above the top shelf they have some metal racking where you can put extra cases of stuff, so you don't have to go in the back room and dig through a pallet to see if you have something. It's right up top there. I really like that. Things I didn't like in produce, they had corn for like 6 for $1.98 or something like that, and that was extremely low. I could see the bottom. They were down to a layer of corn. This time of year you got to keep that corn filled. And personally, I've only seen it at one grocery store so far, is Product 19. They didn't have it here either, and getting kind of pretty fed up with grocery stores in general not carrying that product.
That's really about, wasn't it? Kellogg's, was it 9?
Kellogg's Product 19, yes.
Maybe it's at the ones across the street.
No, you can, the grocery stores can order it and can carry it. They just choose not to for whatever reason. And overall, I'm going to give the store a B as well.
Yeah, I'd give it a B too. I mean, there's a lot of facing that. Well, I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon, and we're in a kind of a suburb anyway, so I give it a B because a lot of rude customers. You know, they didn't say excuse me, and I encounter that at other stores, in the cities, and the frozen looked actually decent. Well, looked pretty decent actually, and the displays were pretty nice on the vendor ladies that have the tables for chairs and well, not chairs but chips and such. That was pretty good, and they were nice, and they were more presentable than I actually usually see at other stores. Usually the standard, they don't really say anything unless you whatever eat, but they were actually saying about stuff about the product, the information regarding the stuff in it and such. But the shelves actually looked alright. I mean, could have been better, and despite being the afternoon, I kind of gave it some slack. So B for me.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you.
One thing I'd like to add, which I thought was impressive, in the bakery section, where they had the frozen cakes, they actually had a display out there, like where they had the pizzas in other stores, and they actually had the frozen cakes in there. And I've never seen that in a grocery store yet till this one.
Interesting. Cool. And we also went to this Cub to do our supplies for our more trip, like napkins, plates, and forks and stuff.
And one thing I just wanted to point out on a personal note to you, Joel, the camera's date is January 1st, 2006.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Society of Orion signing off. Thank you for watching.